are times I suppose that I maybe felt I was so invested in teams and almost felt like I cared too much or more than, you have to understand sort of the culture of a team and what everyone's goals are, and sometimes you have to adjust those. So, I mean, I just remember going back to high school, just a moment after a game and I can't even really remember the details of it, but I just remember being on the bus and I'm like, I just care so much about this team and playing well and feeling frustrated because I don't know if we were running up the score in that particular game. It was just something about how everyone was conducting themselves. And it's funny because I wanted to mention to you how many times now in my role at the Interscholastic League where I'm observing a lot of games, a lot of playoff games, and your words, the way you win matters, come to mind in a lot of ways because at that moment, I felt like maybe we were disrespecting the game a little bit or disrespecting our opponent, and that wasn't okay, and I recognized that, and I remember getting frustrated. So when you talk about the challenge, that comes to mind often.
What does that look like? Those situations in which maybe it gets a little out of hand, you're really beating up on an opponent and so on, because look, you're out there to play as hard as you can. It's not about letting up on the opposition. So what are your thoughts on that balancing act? Because it's not simple.
I just always remember that you're going to be on both ends of a lopsided game at some point. You're going to be the team beating somebody by 40, and you're going to be the team losing by 40. It's just the way it goes. And just to never forget that, and not to forget how it feels on both sides. And it's about respecting the game and respecting yourself and respecting your opponent that I just think is important.
For the full interview and our other videos, visit our YouTube channel and help us grow by subscribing. Support our nonprofit work online at evenfield.org.